a title match on tonight's NXT. I'm Matt Carlins, and this is Just Pro Wrestling News for Tuesday, February 8th, 2022. A big welcome to those of you listening on OccupyProWrestling.com. You can bring our updates to your website. Find out how at JustProWrestlingNews.com.
WWE.
NXT is on SYFY tonight thanks to the Winter Olympics, and the NXT Women's Championship will be on the line tonight. Mandy Rose defends against Kaylee Ray. WWE is promoting the match will be presented commercial-free. Also tonight, the semifinals in the Men's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, MSK versus Malik Blade and Edris Enofe, and the Creed Brothers versus the Grizzled Young Veterans. Plus, Dakota Kai versus Sarray, LA Knight versus Sanga, and Wendy Choo versus Tiffany Stratton. WWE has announced a Women's Elimination Chamber match for the pay-per-view later this month. The winner will challenge for the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania. 5 participants are announced: Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Doudrop, and Nikki A.S.H. The 6th participant is a mystery, at least for now. Belair beat Nikki A.S.H. on last night's Raw, while Doudrop beat Morgan. AJ Styles pinned the United States champion Damian Priest with the phenomenal forearm last night. Styles will get a title shot next week on Raw. RK Bro beat the Alpha Academy in a quiz bowl, so they'll get a shot at the Academy's Raw Tag Team titles. The Alpha Academy did beat the Street Profits last night. Last night's main event between Seth Rollins and Riddle led to a tag team match between RK Bro and Rollins and Kevin Owens. Rollins pinned Riddle with the stomp to get the win. Earlier, Owens used the stunner to pin Austin Theory. And also last night, Dominic Mysterio stole a roll-up win over The Miz.
AEW.
Something has to give on tonight's Dark. It's Fuego del Sol versus Serpentico. Also tonight, Wheeler Yuta versus Aaron Solo and Lee Moriarty versus Anthony Henry. On last night's Dark Elevation, Dante Martin beat Aaron Solo. In the Acclaimed and the Gun Club beat Brock Anderson, Lee Johnson, Lee Moriarty, and Matt Sydal.
Ring of Honor.
Bryan Danielson is the latest inductee announced for the Ring of Honor Hall of Fame. GCW says it has signed Nick Gage to an exclusive multi-year contract.
New Japan Pro Wrestling.
New information on an injury that's keeping Jeff Cobb out of action. New Japan announced that Cobb is recovering from a left patellar tendon tear and a muscle strain in his left leg. That's more severe than what Cobb described in a recent podcast interview. Cobb hasn't wrestled since Night 2 of Wrestle Kingdom 16. New Japan pulled Cobb from its Golden Series tour. Young Lion Yuto Nakashima is also being pulled from upcoming shows due to injury. Plus, Yoshihashi and Taiji Ishimori remain sidelined due to COVID-19 protocols. Staying in Japan, Keiji Muta and Nomichi Marufuji have vacated Pro Wrestling Noah's GHC Tag Team titles due to a hip injury for Muta. That is Just Pro Wrestling News for Tuesday, February 8th. Our next update comes your way tomorrow morning, so please rate, review, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. I'm Matt Carlins. Thank you for listening.
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.